Alright, what is up guys? Deathshot here. We got a new Minecraft video for y'all to watch. I'm going to be making a jungle tree house today. So, I generally like to start off by finding some nice tall trees all right in the same area, or you know, you can plant some of course and all that. I'm doing this in creative for the sake of time, so I'm going to start making my pathway up there. I'm using ladders because I've noticed that sometimes vines will get destroyed under you. And that's not so great when you're trying to get home and there's monsters chasing after your butt. Alright. Couple more up. Alright, right there is a good spot. Now I'm going to start by making the floor out of jungle wood here. The actual wood and not planks. So I'm going to start with that. Alright, so I've got a bunch of basic essentials here that you see in a jungle. I've got the planks, the leaves, and all that. And of course, you know, I've got ladder, and I've just kind of got the ladder and the torch there for the sake of having it for the way up. I like to mark the base of the way up with a torch so I can find it if I'm ever running through the jungle like a lost puppy, which coincidentally happens a lot more than you think it would. So, I'm just going to start by making my floor here. 4 blocks. Let's get a little more there. There we go. No, come on, I want to get in the same direction. Same direction. God damn it. Alright, fine. Fine, I can do it that way. Fine. Want to be pain in the butt about it. I will be showing how to kind of cover it up later on, but I'm just starting with the base structure first. So, hey, come on. I just don't have the best of luck with this stuff. Wow, come on. There we go. I only did it wrong like 4 times. And yes, it is a little dark there, but I'll be taking care of that. Alright, let's see here. How wide is it? So, right now, it is 6 blocks wide. We're going to want it at least 8. But, me being me, I'm probably going to go a little wider than that. So, let's see here. There's 7. And here is 8. Actually, that's a nice size, so I'm going to leave it at 8. So then, what I'm going to do is fight with this some more, apparently. Okay. What you want to do around the edge here, or at least in my opinion, is stick the blocks upright like that. Although I'm going to probably have some issues with that, aren't I? Oh yeah, I'm going to have a lot of issues with that. So I'm just going to do the corners like that. And then this will just kind of wrap around here. Just want to cover up those edges so that it doesn't look like... It looks a little less inconspicuous, I guess is the right way to put it. I mean, obviously the giant wooden structure still looks suspicious regardless of how you do it, but it'll blend in so it'll look semi-decent here. Alright, so I've got that all set up. So now I'm going to put down the basic wall here. I'm going to line the edge of that extra row so that I don't lose any internal. There's a chicken down there. Just kind of line this. Oop, there's some leaves here. Not a big issue, but still a pain. Alright, and of course, you know, you'll place windows accordingly. I'll show you guys how I like to do it here in just a second. I probably will not put any windows here, so oop, that's leave. God damn it. I will just line this back like that. And then there's a tree in the way right here, but I can still put a window right here and have a nice view. So I'm gonna do that here. Where is glass? Alright. I'm gonna use glass or glass panes. I'll go glass. Now, you know what? You, get out of here. I'm gonna use glass panes because they will be harder to see through the trees. I've noticed that glass blocks kind of stick out like a sore thumb a bit more. Alright. So, that is the framework there, of course. Now, we're gonna get rid of this, of course. But we're gonna leave those leaves on top, because they provide a solid roof. So, I'm going to put a couple more windows in here after I get everything all laid out. Let's see here, I'll put one right across from there. Cause I'm a bit of a symmetry nut, I won't lie. Just having that symmetry is really nice, especially in some cases. I don't know what it is. It's very appealing to me for there to be symmetry. So I keep it, and I am terrible at button clicking here, aren't I? Jeez. All right. I could put a third window there, but I'm not going to because I have other plans for it. That space, that is. And then I think I'm going to make a window right there. Right across from my ladder there. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. So next we'll just kind of get it lit up in here. I like to put them in the corners, or you know, sometimes I'll measure out where the equal distances are in between. I'm going to leave those vines just for visual appearances. And then we're going to come over here, we're going to stick some in the corners just for basic lighting for now. Because I've noticed the sun is kind of setting over there. Even though daylight cycle should be off, but I didn't set it to midday either. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to kind of pyramid style this. I'm going to line the corner here. Or the edge rather. The corner too, of course. This is just to get your basic idea of where the roof is going to be, more or less. Being a little green here, a little environment friendly with this tree house, which, you know, honestly, that's the best kind of tree house, where it's built right into the tree and it looks natural. So we're gonna start with that. I know you guys can probably hear my trigger clicking, it's pretty loud. I'm going to leave a hole in the roof there so I can get back in quicker. So now I'm going to style this kind of like a pyramid, just so it kind of looks like it... Oh, there goes the frickin' whatever it is, the stupid water heater. Thank you, idiots, for using the water heater. Alright, not you fans, of course, watching this. Nah, just my family loves to use shit in the middle of the day, and then I have to deal with the noise. Well, I'm going to try to get this set up to blend in as much as possible, of course. And I've noticed that the top of most jungle trees kind of have that pyramid shape to them. So I'm going to kind of do what I can here. I'm not going to go super crazy with it, but you know, it'll kind of fit in more or less once I'm done with it. And of course I don't speed these up for the sake of time, because it's not as professional to speed up your builds. I've noticed that a lot of people do that too, and I don't care for it because I like to be able to see everything step by step when I build stuff. I know this is just a house, but it's still something I'd like to put a lot of effort into, as I do with all my builds, of course. And more or less, I aim to do the best I can. And I do believe this will blend in quite nicely once I'm done with it here. Probably does not look as natural, but it fits in quite nicely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of surround this with leaves just on the bottom here. I'm not going to go super crazy with it, but it makes it blend in a bit more. And I've noticed that if you're trying to hide from other players, you know, maybe you're doing like a special survival type of game, and I've noticed in particular that people started doing a lot of Hunger Games style games before they came out with the mini game stuff for the consoles, and I've heard a lot about that. I don't care for it myself. Most people like it though, and I you know, I try out most things once in a while. I just don't care for the mini games, I'll be honest. It's not fun to sit there and watch everyone else be able to play while I can't. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of go back to that later. Basically, you want to put leaves on the wood parts and leave your windows untouched, so you can still see out them efficiently without having to peek through leaves. And I'll be honest, nobody's really going to be looking up there and be like, oh shit, there's a window. You know, I apologize for the swear words, but, you know, it's just common sense. Like, nobody's going to be able to see up that high anyway. It's more of just they're there for the view and for decoration purposes anyway. So, get all this wood covered up. Do the best I can here. Hold on, guys. So, I mean, from the downward view, it just looks like a really weird square tree. And of course, you know, you can finesse this a bit more here, as I am. You know, kind of make it look like, oh shoot, you know, that tree's just really different. And, you know, I'm sure there's certain ways you can make it more appealing to the personal eye. I, for one, I'm just kind of going with what I can here. That looks awful. So, you know, I'm just doing what I can, because this is pretty basic, but at the same time, I've noticed there isn't a whole lot of tree houses on YouTube. And I was like, you know what, somebody might want to make something like this someday. So let's give them something to work with. And, of course, you know, this probably isn't the best thing you can build, but I'm sure there's a lot worse out there. So, you know, I'm not going to complain with my own handiwork, of course. I mean, I'm sure I could do better, but for the sake of time, I just do the best that I can. Alright, so that's all set up. I'm going to fly back down in this house. At this point, it's pretty well made. I've just a couple torches here and there. And then it's pretty much set. You just gotta decorate your interior. Now, of course, if you're trying to survive and whatnot, you want to prioritize. You want to have a bed, a chest, a crafting table, and a furnace. And of course, you can separate these into rooms, as I will here. So how I'm gonna do this then? I'm probably just going to annex a small space. Let's use this corner here, just because. And of course, you want it to match somewhat. So I'm going to use a spruce door just because, you know, that's the kind of wood you would have in this type of situation. Why are you going there? Oh. Come on. I'm not asking much here. It's just a house in a tree. Let's get torches here again real quick. We'll stick one in this corner here. And stick one there, just to brighten it up a bit more here. Set my bed in here. I kind of want to line it up against that. But because I'm special, I'm going to put it right next to my big tree that's supporting this house. And then I'm going to stick my box under that corner there for, you know, whatever. So then I've learned how to make an interesting stove. You gotta put a detector rail on it, and it honestly, it looks pretty legitimate. So I'm going to put a crafting table here in the corner. I'll put a furnace here, and then I believe, yep, you can do it like that. And then there's a, oh, I did not mean that. You can do it like that to get it to rotate, and it looks somewhat realistic. So I'm going to put a box there, you know, you put your food and all that in there. And then over here will be my rec room. So, or you know what, this will be my bathroom actually, I misspoke. Rec room, ha, it's a tree house. Rec room, gosh. Now, this is going to be a nice tree house here. This is going to have a fully operational shower. So, let's get that set up. No one will notice. Oop, yeah, they will notice that. Whoops. I did not want bedrock. That, oh my goodness. I am terrible at this. I'm sorry. Just whoever's watching this, I'm sorry in advance. I'm terrible at this sort of thing, I guess. I do try pretty hard. Alright. I'll stick it in the wall right here. And then I'll just stick a block under there. Put the bucket there. There's my shower. Woo! Falling with style. Oop. Alright, let me get back in here. Perfect. Alright. Put some water there for a toilet. Oh, let's see here. They haven't added more trapdoors yet. But that's pretty good. So I got a shower over there. Got that there. I would give it a shower curtain, but it's a single bedroom house. Tree house, rather. So it's good enough. It's good enough. I'm happy with it. Alright. So then I can put some seating over here for eating. And I know there's different ways to build your, you know, tables and chairs and that. I like to use quartz stairs for seats. I don't know why, it's what clicks with me. And then my favorite way to make a table is take a piston and a block of redstone. This won't fit in, of course, but whoop, I can fix that accordingly. After the fact, I can go back out with some supplies and cover it up. But for the sake of making it work here, that's spruce wood. That's not what I want to be using. I need jungle wood. Gosh, I am awful at this, guys. But, you know, don't judge, because I'm sure everyone knows somebody like that. God damn it, just... Okay. Anyway, there's my table. I'm going to put my chair here, so, you know, I can look out my window while I'm eating. Pretty nice view, actually. I've got my oven and all that there. I've got my bathroom. I've got my bedroom. I've got my table and chair, and I've got my basic work center here for survival purposes. And that's about all you really need in a basic tree house. Of course, this could be a lot better, this could be a lot worse, but this is a survival style treehouse, so that's what I'm rocking with. But, at any rate, that's what it looks like, guys. Of course, it needs some more leaf work here on the bottom. Real quick, that shouldn't take too much effort, though. Because just like with the downstairs, you just want to make it, or the downstairs, Jesus, wow. What am I talking about? Just like with the roof, you know, you kind of stagger it pyramid style. Or more like the walls on the outside, just kind of basic covering here, so it doesn't look as obvious right away. Of course, you would still notice it from the lights and stuff if you're running around at night, or just the fact that there's a lot of wood in that one spot, and also the redstone block, of course, but you can cover it with more leaves and that. But that's just the style of, that's just what I'm used to making, so it's just kind of what I'm gonna do. And of course, from this angle, it kind of looks like a face. He's got a funny haircut. So, that's my jungle tree house, guys. So, in light of that, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys watching this. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. I'll have more Minecraft tutorials on the way. They won't be building a house, though. I've got some stuff here listed. I'm probably going to make a prison of sorts, because I got a request from my little brother. I'll probably be doing a village of sorts in a forest, and those tend to look pretty nice. I've also got a request for doing the Aether, you know, sky villages, and I am pretty good at those, so I might look into doing that. That'd be a series, though. But anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Make sure to like, subscribe for more. This has been Deathshot. I'll see you guys next time.